What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Today 16.1 landed and we finally got to play with strikers with the changes. But just before we get started and I go over the build that I've been running today, we've done a bunch of testing and I come up with a couple of different variants for different things in the game and I'll show you them all. But just before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come on over to Twitch and hit follow. I could be streaming live right now. And if you need a community Discord, there's never been a better time to join. You'll find the link down below in the description. And with all that said, let's get started. So for all of these builds, we are going to be running Technician because we want the linked laser pointer. So just make sure that you're on Technician and you've got assault rifle damage unlocked. Now, what's weird about the linked laser pointer, you can see here, it's available, even though I'd not gone through rifle, and I can show you.
Oh, sorry about that.
You know, if I go into my king breaker, you can see here I've got the linked laser pointer on. Whether that's a bug or not, I don't know, but it's not really doing much harm, so who really cares? So this is going to be the build that I would recommend for running control points, and I would recommend for running any kind of heroic content in the game. It absolutely breezes through any content in the game. I do make slight variations for countdown, and I will make a slight variation for the raid as well, and I'll show you in a minute. But there is also a couple of different versions of this you can run depending on how happy you are with survivability. So I'm going to include all of them different options and versions as well that we tested this evening. So first of all, obviously we're going to take Technician because we want the linked laser pointer, and I'm going to run the King Breaker. But I'm also going to run the Police M4. And my main gun here will actually be the Police M4. Purely because with the buff from strikers, you get an RPM of 978. And that's absolutely crazy. And it's plenty of RPM to get the stacks up on strikers without needing to use a shotgun or anything like that. So we'll change this because I had some complaints that, you know, I was showing things in the range and it wasn't set right. But it's not really about the what you see in the range, it's about what you see in the gameplay, if you ask me. But, you know, people are people. So we'll go on in Vulnerable Elite and we'll put it up close and personal. And what you can see here, I'll just shoot the chest. So you can see there that the stacks really do fly up really quickly, and because they don't really degrade fast at all now, once you've done a few kills you'll find that you're at the top end, and really as long as you're keeping yourself over 3/4 of the way up that bar, you're getting all the damage in the world that is worth it. And as you can see there, 1418 on an armor bar, then the real top end number where it's just hitting the health is 1751. Really nice, really powerful. If you wanted to, then you could flip to the King Breaker, you know, take advantage of the stacks and hit really hard. As you can see there, 1433, and the health is hitting 1751. Hang on, were we on the wrong gun before? Yeah, there you go. You can see the Police M4. It's actually 1011 with the Police M4, but look at the speed on it, and 1224 with the health damage. Did that the wrong way around, but you saw that I actually built stacks with the King Breaker, so look how much easier it is with the Police M4. So you could run something else if you didn't want to run the King Breaker. You could perhaps slap an SMG in there or a FAMAS, just something, you know, the Dark Winter. But I would definitely recommend something that supports the linked laser pointer because, you know, Flatline is it's just absolutely awesome. You're going to take the Busy Little Bee, the newest toy on the scene, just because you can do this and then you can switch weapons and get a 10-second boost of damage, which again is really nice. And just, you know, it's no brainer. Just do it once at the beginning of the fight. Don't have to bother about reapplying the stacks or anything like that. Just get that 10 seconds at the start of the fight. Then strikers. So 2 pieces gives us 15% weapon handling, which makes a huge difference with the King Breaker. 3 pieces gives us 15% rate of fire, which again makes a huge difference with all guns. Then we get Strikers Gamble, the new star of the show. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. 1 stack lost per second between 0 and 50, and 2 stacks lost per second between 50 and 100. As you can see here, I got weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage on the mask. The backpack I would recommend you run no matter what version of the build that you run. It's really, really nice because if you look here, it increases the total weapon damage gained per stack of Striker's Gamble from 0.65 to 1%. Essentially at the top end, giving you an extra 45% weapon damage, which is just really, really, really nice. In fact, sorry, 35% extra weapon damage. So really, really, really nice. And then on the holster, we got weapon damage, crit damage. Did I show you the backpack ones? Weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. And then on the knees, weapon damage, crit chance. Oh, I'm a little bit off. I didn't know that. I'm 1% missing. And that is that. And then we're going to go on the gloves. We're on Seska. We want some crit chance here. Weapon damage, crit hit damage, and crit hit chance. And then the Providence piece here, 15% headshot, weapon damage, headshot, crit chance, crit chance. And that's actually the wrong one. That's actually the wrong one. Because you want the crit damage. So you can tell I've been messing with the builds and flicking around trying to find the best versions. There we go. And there we go. So that then, at this point, gives us 60% crit chance bob on and 117% crit damage. Headshot is at 90. No armor damage, but 21% health because it's an assault rifle. And that's exactly the same if we flick to the Kingbreaker. Now, different things that you could do. If you weren't so keen on running the Providence chest piece, what I would do is flip to a Fenris chest piece. And then you can mod that up. It's just exactly the same. And you get 10% assault rifle damage. And then you could run something like Spotter as well. I really, really do like Spotter. And that works hand in hand. Again, we're in the linked laser pointer and running Flatline. Oh, really, really, really nice. If you didn't want to run this, you could run the Memento. This is also another option. And again, you could go to Glass Cannon here if you wanted to. Or what you could do is flip over to this. Now, that's going to be a little bit more difficult because we're going to drop some crit chance. But you could just slot in crit chance mods here, here, and here. 6, 12, 18, 38. So quick math there. 38 plus 16 is 54. And then you could just change one of these here and go to and get to 59. And you could run that as well. And that again, give you a bit more survivability here. It also is going to give you 2 yellows at this point. Which is really, really nice. And maybe more of a solo play build here because collecting the trophies, you need to get the kill. So if you want to play this a bit more solo, this would really be another good variant of this build. I would definitely stay away from running the chest piece solo. Getting over 100 stacks, unless you really want to go ACS 12, shotgun and everything, it's just really, really hard. But in the raid, it works really, really nice. And what I'll do, I'll post another video for the raid build that I was running tonight. I'll do that because this one's going to get too long otherwise, especially with the footage at the end. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch this build back to what it just was. So we are going to run Glass Cannon. But just remember, you could run Spotter here, like I said. And we're going to bob in the Striker's backpack again. And then we're going to slot back in the Grupo gloves. And that should put us back to exactly right. Yep, 60. No, something is wrong. Damage mod missing. There we go. There we go. That should be right now. 68. Well, yep, that sounds right. So I'm going to run. I'll just run the beginning of Lincoln just so you can see some examples of damage numbers. It's just really, really, really nice. And yeah, and don't forget to check back for another Strikers video, the one that includes the chess piece. But for that one, I would say stick to raid situations. It's not really much good. You find yourself below 50% too much of the time when running other activities in the game. Maybe Summit, it would work, but it was definitely really good. I was hitting for nearly 2,000 a shot in dark hours. It was really, really nice. Alright, that's going to be it. Do check out the footage at the end. Let me know what versions of Strikers you've been running. Appreciate that in the comments down below. Don't forget to come over to Twitch and say hi. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching, agents. Goodbye.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
You're on that tango! Deploying boom! Shit! We just lost. Putting up a turret. I'll kill you for that. Is there anyone out there? Coward! Setting up turret.
Target's out of sight.
You want some more of this? Back blast! RPG out!
God damn it! All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Behind that shield!
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
You hear that? Fuck this noise. I'm not dying to help with the ammo count.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. We can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Engaging the hostile!
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
Roger! Got your back!
Agent in need of backup.
That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel was smart? Fuck you! You slot yourself in with us. I'll make sure you rot down here.
Good work. Go on ahead back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated a strong